welcome to the channel. My name's Sarah and I run a small business called Crochet Studios. Today I'll be walking you through everything that I do in preparation for market day and also everything that I will be bringing with me for market day. This will be my 14th market since starting this business, which means that we're past the unlucky 13 but now we're into unlucky 4 in Chinese superstition territory. I'm really excited about this market since I will actually be trading at Solo Craft Fair in Leadenhall Market, which is the first time I've ever done this market, and it should be a really good experience. Despite having done 13 markets so far, I have not made a physical checklist before. I have always kept a checklist in my head, which meant I inevitably forgot a few things a few times. So this time I have made a physical checklist. So on my physical checklist I have cubes, wooden planks, 20 hooks, 2 pink crates, 1 purple crate, a table runner, business card, chalkboards, signage, square reader, cash, and all my different types of stock. And I realised I also forgot to add my tablecloth. I've already carted off most of my equipment and stock to the location I'll be staying at, but before I did all that, I did do my market setup at home. So this involved measuring my table and then setting up on my table so that I could figure out where everything would go and whether there'd be enough space to fit, and also whether the layout would be appealing. So that consisted of a before that looks like this, and an after that looks like this. I have also stamped a lot of paper bags with Crochet Studios. What I really want to do is get some lino print, which is something I really enjoyed during secondary school and college but never pursued outside. And I want to carve my logo into the stamp and stamp it onto my bag so there's better branding. But getting a lino print set is like another £20. So without further delay, let me walk you through all the stock I'll be bringing to my next market. First up, we have my new colouring pages. I recently released these online, but I didn't really expect much success. So it's really exciting to see how they will do at the market. I have 4 different designs, all of them themed around patisserie. So there's Croc and Bear, Victoria Sponge, Summer Charlotte, and my personal favourite, Barista. I'll be bringing 120 sheets of colouring pages. They're each priced individually at £4, but I have a deal going on where if you buy all 4, then you can get 4 for the price of 3. I'm not sure what the exact term is, but basically if you get all 4, you get £4 off. If all of them are bought at full price, then that means I have £480 of stock there. Next up, we have my large items. So I'm really excited because these will be their first appearances as well. I've made a strawberry bag and a biscuit bag. These will be my most expensive items on store, priced at £80 and £60 each. But I do have more inexpensive options on store as well, including my fruit bags, which are about half the price of the initial 2. All the different bags add up to £220. I'll also be bringing lots of different sleeves. So this includes my granny stitch wallets, of which there is still a pink and a blue, my tulip sleeve, and also my checkered sleeve. So these are all ideal for either pencils and pens or Kindles. I'll also be bringing with me my 5 animal wallets, which I think are really cute. I'll also be bringing 6 different headbands, although 2 of them are actually the same and the panda design. And I think that's it for all my accessories, bags and wallets selection. So now I'll walk you through my plushies, my best sellers. So 4 small bees and 6 whales. These tend to make an appearance at every market, but that's because they keep selling quite well, which is why I keep making them. But we're coming to the end of the plushie era, so these next few markets will be the last few opportunities to buy these plushies. I'll also be bringing in my last mushroom, which is purple, and 3 popping mushrooms, 3 bubble tea plushies, 1 corn plushie and 1 Gigi head plushie. These are all from my old stock, but some of the new items I'll be bringing includes a hamster. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. A tar panda or taro panda. This really cute guy. I like him a lot. I have a little purse of him. And a little tulip, which I forgot to take a picture of because I thought it was kind of ugly. And something I forgot to include in the last section are 14 scrunchies. I've made 14 scrunchies, but I haven't sold a single one despite having taken them to 2 or 3 markets now, which is a shame, but maybe they'll find a home this time. So I have a total of 47 items for £425. For my medium items, I'll be bringing my 2 remaining Pikmin, so my blue and my red, my Remy the rat, my bunny bear, dandelion, and the strawberry. One of my new products include Shark Bear, who has a removable shark hat. With all the different sleeves added in as they are in the same price category, my medium items consist of 11 items that add up to £295. I have my most extensive collection of keyrings with me this time, so I have well over 30, but I am aiming for 50. It is currently Tuesday, my market's on Saturday, so I have 4 days to prepare an exorbitant amount of keyrings. Since I'm still producing, I can't give certain numbers for all of the keyrings, but I have stopped producing a few select designs since I'm not sure how well they'll sell. So I definitely have 3 chunky bees. The reason why I actually stopped at 3 is because I ran out of the chunky yarn. I definitely have 2 chunky frogs. I'm only sticking with 2 since the last time I brought them to market they didn't sell, so I don't want to overproduce on an item that might not sell. I definitely have 2 star puddings. Again, I don't want to overproduce. I'm bringing 1 Snoopy. I did have 2 originally, but I think it's kind of hard to tell that it's Snoopy. So this is not a design I'll be making again. I have 1 Smisky keyring. This is a very expensive Smisky, so I'm not planning on making more, especially since I've also run out of the yarn that I need for it. And I've also definitely have 3 tarts. These were originally just little plushies, but I don't think they were very appealing as just plushies, so I've added keyrings to them as well. The keyrings that I'm still working on and tend to be my best sellers are a bear keyring, a bee keyring, a bunny keyring, a strawberry keyring, a frog keyring, and a chicken keyring. These are the ones I tend to keep stocked up at each market, and I want to make at least 5 of each. For some of them I've already hit that target, so that's great, but I might still make more. I also have a chunky strawberry, which is new, and 4 leaf clovers, which I'm continuing to stock up on because they're quick and easy to make. I can't give you a definitive figure yet about how many keyrings I have or how much it will add up to, but currently it's at least 30 and over £100. In total, I have at least £1,500 in stock, and that doesn't include keyrings yet. So yeah, that concludes everything that I'm bringing with me to the market. As I said earlier, I'm really excited for this one since it's my first time at such a big market. If you're in the area, make sure to drop by. It's Saturday 26th of April at Leadenhall Market, but if you can't make that one, don't worry because I'll also be there on the 10th of May, which is another Saturday. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like. Otherwise, take care of yourself and I'll see you next time. Bye!